Good evening, guys! So this video is going to be aimed at my fellow Y sisters. I know that I have a lot of you guys who follow me, and so instead of just doing a training in my team page and then saving the video and then you watching it afterwards, I figured that I would just go live on my personal page. So here we are. Let me share this video really quick. And I don't even know how to share it. We're gonna have to figure this out. So I don't think I can share this video, you guys. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, my kids are driving me crazy today. Okay. So if you guys are hopping on, say hey. If you guys are a Y sister, I want you to drop me a purple heart in the comments. If you are not, you're welcome to stay. I think that if you are in a network marketing business that relies on parties, so to speak, okay, then I think that you can get something out of this, okay? So drop me a purple heart if you are a Y sister. And if you are on my team, please share this video into our team page so that they can see it. Thank you so much, Skylar. Thanks, Tara. Okay, so we're going to talk about parties, you guys. Parties are the P word that nobody likes to talk about, correct? Like, who has people go running when you mention the word parties to them? When you mention the word parties to a customer, your customers, 9 times out of 10, head for the hills, correct? Yes, drop me those hearts because it's true, okay? But in this business, you have to book parties in order to be successful. They talk about book, sell, sponsor, okay? They go hand in hand together, all 3 of those things. That is how you make it in this business is book, sell, sponsor. Booking parties, selling the products, and sponsoring to gain your team and grow your team, okay? I tell my team all the time, and they can vouch for this, parties are not for instant sales. Parties are for networking. Parties are for growing your network, growing your customer base, okay? If I miss any questions, I will make sure to go through and answer any questions afterwards, okay? Excuse me. Hey. So I want you to ask yourself, do you rely on parties for instant sales to get you to your next promotion, okay? Are you working your VIP group? We have VIP groups, that's what we call them, customer groups, whatever you want to call it, your wall or your messenger, or are you working with the parties, okay? So think realistically, okay? So your expansion, right, is going to equal out to be more sales, right? So parties equal to be expansion. This is why you host the parties, and this is why you have hostesses host your parties, right? The key for that and to having good parties is you have to treat those parties like they are your own, like you are the hostess. And so when you treat it like that, when you cater to your hostess, she is going to be more participating in that party, which means that her guests are going to be participating more in that party. Does that make sense? Right? So parties are for networking. They are for networking and they are not for sales, okay? They're not for instant sales. I will say that because I will backtrack a little bit. Parties are for delayed sales, okay? Delayed sales. What do I mean by that? I mean in the fact that when you have a party, these people, you go and you make friends with them, okay? You're making connections with them. You are creating a relationship. You're creating a friendship, a foundation. Some of them are going to become your customers. Some of them may not. Some of them are going to join your team. Some of them may not, okay? But you are going to expand your network so that they can trust you. Once they start to trust you, that is when you get those delayed sales in, okay? You'll have to excuse my kids because they're very loud. Sorry. So you want to take your monthly PRS goal for your parties, whatever that may be. If it is, let's say you want to have $2,000 in sales from just parties, you would take that $2,000 and divide it by your average party sales in your parties, okay? So by doing that, you're going to add up all of the parties, divide it by the number of parties that you had, And that's how many parties you should be booking, okay? So I hope I haven't lost you here yet, okay? So parties are going to be your golden ticket, okay? They are not going to be the ultimate thing that is going to get you to success, okay? You can have 10,000 parties, but if you don't do anything with it and if you don't move forward with it, then you're not going to get to that success, okay? So if you are not doing parties and if you're like, who has ever, okay, I've done this, all right? I've done this and I've been like, you know what? Parties they're not getting me sales. I'm done. And for a couple months, I was like, nope, not gonna do any parties. If you have done that, I want you to drop me a 1 because I think that we've all done that. We've all been like, parties aren't working. But I'm telling you right now, they are the key. They're the golden ticket, okay? Because if you're not doing parties, how are you networking? I'm gonna drop a truth bomb here. Live videos are not enough to grow your network. They are not enough. Okay, most of us will never have a viral video, okay? I will say probably about 95% of us will never have a viral video. So that's how those people expanded, correct? Yes. We have to, the normal people, not normal, I guess I should say, the most people, the majority of people need to book these parties to expand your network, okay? It's not gonna be instant gratification, okay? If you don't do these parties, your market is going to tap out. Whether it be instantly or whether it be in 3 months or 4 months or 5 months or 6 months, your market will tap out. It will bottom out because they will buy the products and they will not need another refill for another 3 months, okay? Does that make sense? So if you're not doing parties, how are you expanding right now? Tell me that. How are you expanding if you're not doing parties? Parties are the best way and the most efficient way for us to grow our network, okay? It's the most efficient way and the fastest way for us to meet new people and, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not. Hey, that's okay. I've been there, okay? I've been there. I've been in with Younique for 2.5 years, and I've been through it all. Like, I was stuck. I've been stuck. But you need to grow these parties to connect with these people, to get a relationship with them, to gain trust for them, to become friends with them. Some will become your customers. Some will not, okay? But that's okay, because you know what? You gained a friend, right? So you can't count on parties to be the bulk of your PRS, okay? I know I have a lot of girls on my team who are like, I'm booking all the parties and I've not had one single one be, the amount that you're gonna get for Y Cash. There's no qualified parties. She hasn't got a qualified party. I have so many girls reach out to me and they're like, what am I doing wrong? Nothing. You are not doing anything wrong, okay? You are booking these parties so that you can expand your network, so that you can get these delayed sales, okay? You're not gonna get those instant sales. You might get 2 mascara sales out of an epic event. You might get 2 mascara sales out of a Makeup 101 class, but you are not going to get the majority or even that $10,000 PRS in 1 month by just doing parties. Parties are for networking. They are not for your PRS amount, okay? They can't, sorry, I got a phone call. They can make up that. They make up a percentage of your PRS, but they are not the sole aspect of it. If you are relying totally on your parties to get you those sales, and if you are not working your wall, if you're not working your VIP group, if you're not working your messenger, if you're not contacting people, then you are not going to grow and walk forward, run forward as fast as you could, okay? So think realistically on this, okay? You got to remember that they are not for sales, okay? I am a purple status presenter. I average almost, I would say between $8,000 and $10,000 a month in sales. And I 9 times out of 10 have like 4 qualified parties a month that are customers. Okay? You're not alone. You're not alone. We all struggle to have that. But if you put it into your brain that booking these parties is for networking, is for growing your network, and is for expanding your customer base versus thinking that you're going to go into this party and it's going to be $1,000 for PRS or whatever it is, then you are setting yourself almost up for failure. And that is when you start to get burnt out, is when you are setting these goals and you are not hitting these goals and they're not achievable goals. You have to be realistic with yourself. So again, they're not for sales. They are for delayed sales, not instant sales. I'll correct myself. But they are for marketing your network, for growing your network, for finding new people, for creating new connections through other people that you know, okay? Whether you're doing, it doesn't matter what type of party you are doing. You could do the epic events, you could do whatever it is, the makeup classes, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, okay? But you have to find what works for you. That's another thing that I know that a lot of my girls come to me and say, they're not having any qualified parties. They are, the script is not working for them. Newsflash. You have to find your own script. You can add yourself to 10,000 different mock groups, but I promise you this, when you sit down and when you write out your script that sounds like you, that is your knowledge, that's what you have learned, what you find works best for you, you will get more sales out of these parties, okay? You can go follow Cara Lewis Newton and go the guru of parties. And her parties aren't always gonna work for everybody else, okay? Like, I have a better outcome out of my makeup classes when I actually teach people how to apply makeup versus epic events. Okay, I love epic events. I'm gonna preach those to my team because when you just joined, those epic events are golden. And if you don't know what those are, go follow Valentina Ganter and she'll explain the entire thing to you. But I will tell you right now, you have to find your niche, okay? You have to find what works for you. Parties are for growing and expanding. They're not for sales. When you think that they're gonna be for sales, you are setting yourself ultimately up for failure. Okay, I would say 9 times out of 10 with any direct sales that runs on parties like this is the same thing. Okay, you have to put that out of your brain. Okay, you have to work this business and these parties like you are gaining new customers. Look at it as you have 50 new people that are going to become your best friends and you want them to become your best friends. Versus you have 50 people, they need to buy a mascara, okay? Change your mindset. Flip the mindset a little bit about that and work these parties as if you are growing your network instead of getting those sales out of it, okay? You'll get your delayed sales. They will come. If you expand your network and if you are working and doing the things, going live, not just live, but working in your messenger, if you are posting, if you are booking the parties, you're working your VIP, the success will come. You have to do all of the things. It's an entire hand-in-hand thing, like I said in the beginning. Book, sell, sponsor. Book the parties, and then you'll sell the products, and then those people who bought those products are going to end up on your team. Therefore, that's sponsoring, okay? Book, sell, sponsor. Those are the 3 things you need in this business to succeed. And it all starts with booking the parties, whether it's epic events, makeup classes, cosmetics and confidence classes, it doesn't matter what you call them. You have to book, sell, and sponsor. The booking is not for the sales instantly. It is for the delayed sales, you guys, okay? So I hope this helped a little bit. If you guys have any questions, you can always drop them in the comments. I will go back through and answer any questions that are needed. I hope you guys have a fabulous evening. And I'm going to go and finish some dinner and hang out with my fam bam. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.